Hello everybody, my name is Tenelin and patch 7.4 is just a little over a week away. So I wanted to put together a very quick guide of just covering what last minute prep that you can do. In case you haven't seen, this is the new crafted gear that we're going to be getting in 7.4 and it will release on the release date, which is the 16th. It does have 3 weeks of extra prep time before that Savage actually releases on January 6th. So the demand for the gear itself won't be as high for raiders, but it does have some really good glams, and I actually am very excited about the set, especially these weapons. These weapons match that Dark Knight Figmental weapon that came out a little while ago, and they're gonna probably be pretty popular. So I would recommend maybe getting ahead of it and getting some of this prep done if you are looking to sell these early on the market board. Now, I don't want to yap too much because I do have a full guide, and if you want more information, you should definitely check that one out. I'll have it in the description, but this is just going to cover the last minute things that you can do in case you haven't done any prep yet. Now, I'll just put a full list on the screen here instead of running down everything, but you're going to want to have any of these items in high quality. These items will be needed for the new gear, and aside from just having these ones, there's going to be new items that will come out in 7.4 that you're going to need as well. Now, all of these items here are going to be needed for the gear itself, including all of these, which give the essence of the stat type depending on what gear you're crafting. And then the harder things to get are things like the condensed solution, which you get for orange crafter scripts. And I recommend you use rarefied tacos de carne asada in order to get those, just because it's the easiest one to craft. You will need Levin Chrome Aether Sand, which is the only Aether Sand you're going to need to worry about this patch. And I would recommend maybe having some Sanctified Water or the Yoctel Spring Water. I'm not 100% certain on which one we're going to need. If you're looking to make any of the potions, or even for the gem sets themselves for the gear, we don't know exactly which ones we're going to need, but my guess is it may be the Sanctified Water. I believe another YouTuber, Zane Lionheart, is speculating that maybe the condensed solution. He is very trusted, so I'm going to take his word for it that you should definitely have some of this extra stocked up. You are going to need this regardless, so make sure you have some ready to go. The only other things you really need to know is that once the patch comes out, you will have to gather new legendary nodes from the folklore books. So if you have these ones, these are the same ones that have been here for all of Dawntrail, you need to have these unlocked, and then there will be new nodes and items that you can mine that get added into the game as long as you have these books unlocked. So make sure you do have these ahead of time. Then you will also want to have as many tomestones of mathematics stocked up as you can. As you can see, I need to get about 40 more because these ones will rotate downward to the uncapped level 100. Heliometries will go away and we'll get a new of the capped tomestones. But the mathematics here will be the ones that you're going to use to trade to Zircon under the other category. He will have some new items here for 20 mathematics. And those are the items that, combined with the regional folklore gathered materials, will make the new components to make that gear. Similar to the octahedrite nugget or the chronopia leather that we had in the prior patch. Of course, obviously you're going to want to have your gear actually melded up and ready to go, and do make sure that you have crystals and clusters stocked up. Primarily clusters, as any of the higher level crafting stuff is going to require those, but you're going to want to have the lower stuff at high quality as well, and you're going to need a good amount of crystals to craft those. If you are also trying to do any of the food and potions, do know that the orange crafter scripts will be used for the new items, the ingredients for that food particularly that you're going to need. So make sure you have some orange crafter scripts stocked up and ready to go. I've got almost 4,000 capped up, and I'm going to have some extra carne asada tacos just ready to turn in to buy those materials too. But that's everything. I just wanted to make a quick guide. If you have any questions, leave them down below or join my Discord. Big thanks to all my members here. You can become a member for only $1 a month. Just kind of helps support the channel, and I really do appreciate it. You have a good one, and I hope you're excited for 7.4 like I am. See ya.